decided to load to go meet with Anna and check out the showroom again. Way cuter. This elevator is so loud. I biked like 20 minutes to the wrong place and it's so hot out today. Of course it's hot out today. The one day I would want it to be chilly. So sweaty. Okay, first of all, Danish bikers are on another level. I don't know what's going on. So already, it took me like 22 minutes to do a 14-minute ride and I was sweating like I've never sweat before. I biked to the wrong place. And so then I had to get back on my bike 30 minutes late to my appointment, which is like really out of character for me. Oh. So nice to see Anna and just catch up. I got some really cute stuff. I'll give you guys a haul. Kombucha time. Danish kombucha brand. Dropped off some kombucha this morning. I can tell it was just brewed like 2 days ago, you know what I mean? Oh, also, I literally have 10 pages left. I'm gonna start Pure Color by Sheila Hady. I love Sheila Hady. I think she's such an incredible writer. So I'm very excited to see what that one's about because I literally have zero idea what it is about. So I went to Load. She introduced me to this brand from Stockholm. They do shampoo, conditioner, shaping heat spray. It smells kind of like fruity. If I curl my hair or anything, it stays for about 20 seconds and then it dips. So this is good. And it's 100% vegan, apparently super sustainable. And then I got their shampoo and conditioner. Cute blazer with a matching skirt. It's a bit Clueless, which if you know me at all, you know Clueless is one of my favorite movies. I'm obsessed with Cher. I always have been, always will be. She's an icon. And then last but not least, Vagabond. If you follow me on Instagram and stuff, you know I wear Vagabond shoes all the time. They just have such cool styles. It's Swedish, the square toe. I like that the toe is covered because I have like all mesh and sometimes I'm like, I don't want to see my toes right now. And I can bike in these. It's an important consideration. So excited to see Viola. I just love Viola so much. Viola and I actually met in June of last year randomly. One of my friends was in Copenhagen on a shoot for a day and Viola was assisting the stylist on that shoot and so they met and I was meant to go get drinks. She just texted me, I met this girl on set, can she join? And I was like, of course. I always love when people bring other people. That's how I've literally met all the people I'm hanging out with. It was so fun. When I left, I was like, we should hang out again. On exchange, I was traveling so much, way more than I should have, honestly. Like a day or two after I got back from traveling, I went on a walk and I walked past her and I was like, oh my god. Texting right after that, spent like a whole evening together, went to dinner, walked around downtown. We just came into each other's lives at a very like good time, I think, for both of us. I never really gave a backstory of how we met, but Viola's a very, very special person to me. Literally, I feel at home with the girls in this apartment. That's felt so good. Copenhagen really opened my eyes to a different way of living that is a lot more balanced. People really live here and that's something that really resonates with me. I am a workaholic. When I am in school, for instance, you cannot catch me at a social event. And I find in Copenhagen, people have such a more lax attitude. Even with school, when I was studying, it was like, you don't have to come to class, like ever. And so I never went to class. Don't tell anyone, but it's just a different mindset. It's kind of like, if you don't want to come to class and you don't want to learn, that's your problem, you know? I need to live here. I need to live here. Next summer, I want to spend all summer here. Like, I'm literally putting that into the universe. I need to figure out a way. If you know any info about that, help me out. Let's get ready. These are the MB baggy jeans. They're quite baggy, so I don't know if they look kind of bad. These shoes are so cute. I want to put on my hoops. No. Okay, yeah, these jeans are just a bit too baggy. I need to cut them because they're so cute but too long. I'm just gonna put on a different pair. Okay, a bit boring. Final look, we have the Good Statement hoops. Yum, off we go. I'm so excited. This is the vibe of the apartment in a nutshell. Caught up for the past 2 hours. She's working so much. I don't know how she does it, but that was so nice. I went to this cafe that's near where I'm staying. I got this spicy tuna sandwich. It's like a bit sweet. Honestly, a bit too sweet for my liking, but it's just such a cute spot. I'm gonna call my mom because we have to catch up. We scheduled a coffee date this morning. Oh my god, why is my camera so, like, what is it, sharp in my face like that? Hi. Hi. Nice to meet you. Eileen, what a novel. Not at all what I expected. The ending is just like, what the fuck? What did I just read? I love the fact that it was told from the point of view of a 70-something-year-old woman who is happily living alone. And I love how clear it is that she came into herself by leaving her hometown and like by experiencing the world on her own and through different partners and all these things. I thought it was really good, although it is very grim. Someone wrote charmingly disturbing, and I think that's perfect way to describe this. I give it 7.5. I liked it more than Death in Her Hands, and it's just so Otessa Moshfegh coded. It's so fun when you read multiple books by the same author and you notice the style. Now we move to Pure Color by Sheila Hady. Absolutely adored motherhood, so I'm looking forward to reading her again. The back says, here we are, just living in the first draft of creation, which was made by some great artist who is now getting ready to tear it apart. In this first draft of the world, a woman named Mira leaves home to study. There she meets Annie, whose tremendous power opens Mira's chest like a portal to what she doesn't know. When Mira is older, her beloved father dies and his spirit passes into her. Together they become a leaf on a tree. But photosynthesis gets boring, and being alive is a problem that cannot be solved, even by a leaf. Eventually, Mira must remember the human world she's left behind, including Annie, and choose whether or not to return. I'm excited. So I'm gonna read this for a while. I made a matcha. I feel like my social battery has run out officially, so I'm taking a night in. I also have a thread up video I need to absolutely finish. I'm just gonna read for a bit to like ease into the work mode. It's Thursday around 11. My alarm rang at 8:15 and I fell back asleep till 10. Honestly, I've been feeling a bit of the jet lag. I go to bed so late because I'm like on my phone. I've been having late wake ups, but honestly, I don't really care because today is so overcast and gross out. So it's not like I'm missing out on prime hours. Also, the sun goes down like at 11. Yesterday, I had a bit of a down in the afternoon. I went for a walk to try to like revive my spirits, but I just didn't get up to that much. And when I'm not busy and going around doing things, especially with the amount of work that I have, I need to get energy. It was just too much of a slow day. Personally, those like don't really do me any good when I'm not actually being proactive in some way. So if I'm reading a bunch, then it's fine, like a slow day like that. But a slow day where I'm just kind of like looking around, trying to find things to do and like not doing them and just laying in bed really does me no good. And so I feel like today I really want to switch that around. I have a fun day ahead, except I have pretty much all morning and the beginning of the afternoon to myself. So I kind of need to plan things so that I'm out and about doing stuff and so I don't get like depresso. This morning I started Pure Color. I tried reading last night, but the first few pages of the book, I could not wrap my head around them. I'm into it because her writing is so exceptional. This struck a chord because I spend a lot of time alone. She felt so alone in those days. Not that she minded. It is only when you get older that everyone makes you feel bad about being alone, or implies that spending time with other people is somehow better because it proves you to be likable. But being unlikable wasn't the reason she was alone. She was alone so she could hear herself thinking. She was alone so she could hear herself living. I'm so down. So that kind of put yesterday into perspective because yesterday after Viola left, I was kind of alone for the rest of the day and I was like, this is depressing, but it's okay to be alone. I'm alone a lot. Yeah, I guess I'm just still figuring out ways to make that an enjoyable thing for myself, even though I enjoy my own company. Sometimes I just get in my head and I journaled, which felt really good, but it was also like brought out all these things that I've kind of been pushing down. As much as I love journaling, sometimes I journal about topics that I really don't want to talk about, but that I know I just need to get off my chest, but then I feel bad for writing those things, you know, and I like wish I just didn't feel them at all so that I didn't have to face them. But it's important to face them and I know I'll feel better. So I think that was also an element of like my day being kind of ass. But today's a new day. So we're turning the page. I'm gonna go pick up a package from With Jean. I'm gonna go outside, get some air, and then on the way back I'm going to get some lettuce so I can make like a nice salad, some Dijon maybe. I have a bunch of eggs and pepper, feta, and I want to just like have a healthy lunch because I also think that's gonna help. I'm finding it actually so hard to like make meals that are balanced. I just like eat bagels and pasta and bread. I'm in charge of stocking up on things. I don't even know where to start. I walk into the grocery store and I'm like, oh my god. And then I have really fun plans this evening. I'm seeing Vitus. We're going to Local 21, and then I have a quick call at 6, and then I have another night to myself. So I kind of need to figure out if I want to do something tonight. We might go out with the girls actually, which would be really fun because it's Thursday, so the weekend begins. chips I used to get all the time. I'm going to a white party this weekend in Sweden, which I'm so excited about. It's like tie in the front, bouge. You definitely have to wear a bra under this. And I don't have a white bralette, so I need to figure out what I'm gonna do. So it's kind of like halter, and then you tie in the front. It's really hard to imagine. I go out in Denmark a lot more than I go out anywhere else. It's astronomically more fun. So I got this dress. Scrunches up a bit, no sleeves. I think this is such a cool top. Again, for going out, but also just for like strolling around. The colors and the graphics I thought were cool. This is more cash for sure. I love it. Thank you with Jean. Oh my god, that seagull came so close to my window. Okay, see you guys later.